Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for the month of July or whenever this message may find you. If you're new here, I'm Jenny. I'm a shamanic healer. I am a women's coach, and you will find me on here at least once a month doing these oracle card readings as well as live on TikTok. I'm just going to start us off with a little bit of Palo Santo. Let's raise our energy, raise our frequency, not only of ourselves, but also of our environment as well. Don't worry, you don't have to be here in the presence of the Palo Santo for it to raise our energy, because it's not the smoke, it's not the smudge, it's not the smell of the Palo Santo that raises our energy. It is the spirit of the Palo Santo tree. So thank you, sacred Palo Santo. I am going to get us started today with some cards from the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle. This is by Kelly Smith. You can always find the links to all of my Oracle decks down below in the comments, in the description box. And then if you're joining me at the end for the extended reading, we'll also pull a card from the Moonology Oracle. We'll clarify a little bit this month's reading, the Inspire, Change, and Healing Oracle with Cindy Smith. And this one will give us a message from an archangel and a crystal. And finally, an animal spirit as well. So let's see, what is the primary energy for the Scorpio collective for the month ahead, please? What is the primary energy for the Scorpio collective? Okay, so I'm getting earth shifts. So you are definitely tuned into the collective. Let's just say that, okay? And let's be real. There's a lot happening in the world right now, right? Good, bad, ugly, everything in between. But what is the primary energy? Okay, what is the primary energy? The primary energy is the strongest energy. It's what are the majority of people thinking right now? Unfortunately, fear, doubt, insecurity, scarcity, lack. That's the collective energy. The Earth Shift card tells us not only are you tapped into the collective energy, but you're also tapped into the energy of Mother Earth herself. So you feel the same shifts that she feels. Now here where I am in Western Canada, coming into summer, it's dry, it's hot. This is a time where we have a lot of forest fires. And forest fires are terrifying. We've been through 2 major evacuations in the last several years. Major, I mean, we were evacuated from our home for over a month on 2 separate occasions. One time, our entire city of 90,000 people were all evacuated for over a month. Could you imagine 90,000 people? We got nowhere to go. Where are we going to go, right? The second time, a smaller community, but still over a month, right? We've also had other major forest fires very close to us. And yes, it's a scary thing. But I also feel like from the perspective of Mother Earth and what she's experiencing, it's like, hey, we need to do this deep cleansing. We need to do this deep cleansing. It's like us when we get a cold. Yeah, our lungs might be on fire, right? Our lungs might be on fire and we're coughing it up and we're coughing it up and we're coughing it up, and it's to release something. It's to release something. So I feel that there's something here for you, Scorpio, and for you, for us. I'm a Scorpio moon, so I'm always listening, for myself in these readings as well. And it feels like there's going to be a big release that needs to be happening for the month ahead, a big release. So what are you hanging on to? What are you hanging on to that you have not allowed yourself to release as of yet? What will be the biggest challenge? Actually, you know what? Let's backtrack that a little bit. Let's clarify this Earth Shifts card. Let's clarify this Earth Shifts card. What else can you tell me about the Earth Shifts card for the Scorpio collective for the month ahead, please? Okay, intuition. Listen to your intuition, okay? Listen to your intuition. More than my intuition, more than anybody else. If you've got intuitive friends, if you've got readers, if you've got psychics, mediums, shamans, if you've got people in your life that you know and trust because of their intuition, this is telling you, don't worry about anybody else's intuition but your own, okay? Don't worry about anybody else's intuition but your own. Even in shamanism, we say, don't do everything that a spirit tells you to do. If you go on a shamanic journey, or you have a plant medicine journey, or you're meditating, whatever, and you get a message from a spirit, you don't have to do that. Don't blindly follow spirit, okay? Like, who knows what their intentions are? Like, who knows? We want to assume that the intentions are pure when it's coming from spirit, but let's be real, there's a shadow aspect as well. Like, look at some of these gods, goddesses, and deities. Like, yeah, they've got wonderful things that they can help us with, and they also have a shadow side to them, just like us. We have light and shadow, like as within, so without, right? That person that triggers the ever-living heck out of you. They're triggering you because they're highlighting somewhere within you that you need to grow or heal, right? We have that shadow aspect inside of ourselves as well, and that's why we can be so triggered by it. Listen to your intuition, and remember, Scorpio, your intuition is going to show up for you in lots of different ways. It's not just like, oh, I'm psychic because I can see spirit. Okay, yeah, cool, that's great. Well, I'm psychic too because I know things, and I don't know how I know things, I just know them. And whenever I tell people them and they are true, I find out later they're true. I'm like, how did I know that? I don't know. And she's psychic too because she can hear things. Some people might say that's voices in your head. I don't think so. That's spirit communicating with you. That is your higher self communicating with you. And he's psychic too because he can feel when his grandma touches his cheek, even though his grandma's been dead for 5 years. Your intuition is going to show up differently for every single one of us. And maybe you have a combination of all these different gifts. This is saying, trust your intuition, okay? Trust your intuition. It's never going to lead you wrong. The most important spirit guide, the most important person to listen to is yourself, your true self, your higher self. The challenge with that is discerning. Discerning, is this my higher self or is this my ego, right? You know, again, we're here on earth. We're here to experience duality. We can't kill the ego. Everyone's like, oh, I'm going to have an ego death. I'm going to do a giant mushroom journey and have an ego death. No, you're not. You can't kill your ego. We're human. We need an ego. The ego is going to put us into fight or flight. The ego is going to save our butt because it's a defense mechanism, right? It's literally there to save us. If something scary happens, like we go into fight or flight if we touch the burner on the stove, do we not? Yes, we do. Absolutely. Every time. When that bear, I walk in the woods all the time with my dogs. I'm kind of in the back of my mind. I'm like, I wonder if I'll ever come across a bear or a mountain lion because they're there. They're out there. I see them. Sometimes I'm on my back deck and there's a bear right there 20 feet away from me. Never once have I experienced one head to head, but it's always in the back of my mind that can happen, right? And thank goodness for the ego, because that puts us into fight, flight, freeze, fawn, fornicate too, but not in that situation. But like in that situation, what am I going to do? Am I going to drop dead, go into freeze? Am I going to pretend to play dead and just freeze? Or am I going to let my dogs take care of it and just freeze? Or am I going to fight? Am I going to be like, ah, bear! I'm not scared of you! You should be scared of me! Or am I going to go into flight and run, hightail it back home? I don't know, but in that moment, I'm really grateful I have an ego. I'm super grateful I have an ego. So your challenge, Scorpio, is going to be to trust, is this my intuition? And I'm pointing over here because it's like the angel on one shoulder. Or is this my ego, the devil on the other? Discernment. Discernment is the word that I'm getting for you, okay? Discernment. I'm getting for us, I should say. Okay, so what will be that biggest challenge? Healing with nature. Beautiful. Okay, you got the Earth Shifts card, and you're getting healing with nature. So you are so connected to Pachamama. Get outside and hang out with her. Get outside and hang out with her. It's so beautiful. I don't know about where you are, but like, can you guys see my tan? My skin is getting darker. I love this time of year. A little bit red, actually. A little too much sun. But get outside in nature. This says your soul yearns to be outside in nature, around the healing waters, the flowers, the trees. I don't know about you, but I love a paddleboard in the summertime. I love a paddleboard in the summertime. I just got one last year. Last year, I was on my paddleboard almost every single day of the entire summer. Almost every single day. Now, I live in a place where we don't get a lot of rain, so that's easy for me. Maybe you do get rain and it's not super easy for you all the time. But get outside into nature and put your phone down, okay? Put your phone down. So many of us spend so much time inside of our homes. And I mean, let's be real. How often are we smudging our homes? For most people, not often. Or at all, or ever, right? So then we've got all these energies of our home. We've got all these EMF frequencies. Get off your phone. As soon as you're done this video, get off your phone or your laptop or your tablet or your TV, whatever it is that you're watching on. Go outside, put your bare feet on the earth. My husband gets irritated because our sprinklers don't reach our entire yard. So we have 2 sprinklers set up and then we have 2 hoses. And every morning I go out, and because we put a bunch of grass seed down, so we have to water it every day. We just sold the house. We want to keep the grass green for them. So I go out and I move the sprinkler, and I move it every 10 minutes. And I mean, I get like 3,000 steps before 8 a.m. every day because I'm moving the sprinkler so much, and he hates it. And I love it. And he's like, That's so annoying. You have to move it every 10 minutes. So there's one in the front yard, one in the backyard. And every 10 minutes I move that one, I take my time, I go to the back one, I move that one, I sit on the grass for a few minutes. And then I go back to the front, I move that one, I come back to the back, I move that one, I sit on the grass for a few minutes. And then I go back to the front, I move that one, I come back to the back, I move that one, I sit down on the grass for a few minutes. I love it. I take my sandals off. We have a gravel driveway, so I put my sandals on to walk up the driveway, and then when I move that sprinkler and I walk back down the driveway, I kick my sandals off and I walk barefoot the rest of the way. My feet are always dirty in the summertime because I love to put my feet in the earth. Libra, healing with nature. Your soul is yearning to be outside of nature, around the healing waters, flowers, and trees. Nature spirits can be very, very generous, gracious, healing, helpful spirits to work with as well. Remember, irony, sacred reciprocity. Give a little gift. Give a little gift. Bring a raspberry or a flower petal or a flower bud or something, and just give it as a gift to some of the nature spirits or to Mother Earth herself, and thank her for helping to heal you, helping to heal you. Like, who needs Reiki when you can just go outside, lay in the earth and say, Mother Earth, give her a little offering and say, Mother Earth, thank you for taking all my hucha, my dark, dense, heavy energy. Thank you for taking all my hucha and bringing me cleansing, bringing me healing, bringing me clearing today. Do that. I encourage you to try that out because you will feel it. You will feel Mother Earth wrap herself around you and eat away all your hucha, all your dark, dense, heavy energy, or maybe you're clairvoyant, maybe you can see. Maybe your intuition shows up to you with your vision, and maybe you'll see bugs come in and eat all that hucha away. Or maybe you feel, and you'll feel like, oh my God, everything feels really heavy. It feels like I'm being buried. What's going on? That's crazy. Or maybe you just have a strong inner knowing, and you're like, I asked Mother Earth to take my heaviness, and she did. And now I feel lighter. I don't know how it happened, but it happened. Whew, that is for some of you, Libra. Libra, Scorpio. I wonder if some of you have Libra elsewhere in your chart. I think that's the second time I called you Libra in this reading. That's really interesting. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Libra, or maybe you have a strong Libra placement somewhere else in your chart. There's no such thing as a coincidence. This kind of stuff happens for a reason. Interesting. Okay, so we asked what the primary energy is. We asked what the biggest challenge was. Let's ask, what will help the Scorpio collective align with their highest path, their highest purpose, their highest timeline, their highest destiny in the month ahead, please? Slap of reality. Okay, I call the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle by Kelly Smith. I call this my tough love deck because that's exactly what it is. It calls us on our shit. And what do we get here? What will help us align with our highest path, our highest purpose, our highest destiny, our highest timeline, Scorpio? It's to get out of our own damn way. We got the old habits card. We got the old habits card. What is this? This is a self-sabotage card. That's what this is. An old habit might be keeping you from moving forward. What is that old habit? I don't know. It's going to be different for every single one of us, right? And it depends on how strong your Scorpio placements are in your chart, right? Like, who knows where you're watching for? Are you watching for your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, your Venus sign, somewhere else totally, entirely in your chart? Who knows? Only you do. But let me tell you, when the old habit card comes up, this card says it's time to get real honest with yourself, okay? What is your current flavor of self-sabotage? It's going to be different for all of us. Like, maybe you're procrastinating about what really needs to be done. I mean, look at these videos. You're getting these videos late because I've been procrastinating. I've been packing, and yes, that's important. I've also been numbing out a little bit because I'm overwhelmed, right? That's what happens. Again, those unhealthy coping mechanisms. Unhealthy coping mechanisms. I have been healing with nature. I've been getting outside. I've been grounding. But that's only after checking myself, because I recognize, and I'm being honest with myself, that I'm procrastinating, I'm avoiding, I'm having perfectionism paralysis where I can't do anything because it's not perfect yet, or overanalyzing, or, you know, like just making excuses, period. That's what this card is about, the old habits. Let's clarify that, okay? And again, unhealthy coping mechanisms, like maybe you're eating really crappy, maybe you're not moving your body, maybe you're drinking alcohol. I feel like some of you, some of your old habits are contributing to health issues, actually. Do some of you have issues with like blood pressure? You'll have to let me know in the comments if that's resonating with you. Gut problems, digestion. Yeah, what's your current flavor of self-sabotage? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you feel called out right now, if you feel triggered, good. Those triggers sometimes are what it takes. They're a catalyst for change, right? So good. I'm glad if I triggered you. I hope you still come back and watch more videos. I hope I didn't trigger you enough to make you want to leave for good, but I hope I triggered you enough to make you want to change for the better. Okay, what will help the Scorpio collective move through this self-sabotage? Please share with us, Spirit, what will help the Scorpio collective move through this self-sabotage? Okay, well, there's someone here who can help you. Someone. You're getting the soulmate card. So there's a person who can help you. Maybe that person is me. Maybe that person is me. Listen to my voice. Get out of your own damn way. Get out of your own damn way. There's a person here who can help you. How else? What else will help the Scorpio collective move through their self-sabotage this month? Okay, obsession. You got to get out of your head. Get out of your head and into your heart. So this card goes really well with healing with nature. Because when the obsession card comes out, it's like, okay, go to the water, get in the bath, get into a salt bath, connect with the Himalayan mountains, a pink Himalayan salt bath. That's even though it's inside, it's like nature because you filled that bath full of pink Himalayan salts, right? Or go down to the water. Do you have a creek, a river, a lake, an ocean? Do you have some body of water near you that you can go near? Just sit by it. Take your shoes off, put your feet in the water. Or if you're like me, go and get your paddleboard and go for a little paddle. Go float in the water. Bring an offering for the lake, for the ocean, whatever it is. It's time to get out of your head and back into your heart. These old habits are here. You're self-sabotaging because you can't get out of your head. The easiest way to get out of your head is to go down to the water. Go down to the water. Write it all out if you need to. We've got a full moon coming up on the 10th of July. You could do a brain dump. Write everything out that's in your head. Put it on paper. And give it to the fire, Mama Nina, Mother Fire. Thank you, Mama Nina, for transmuting this energy. Get it out of your head onto paper and burn it. Burn it, burn it, burn it so you can release it, so you can let it go, so it doesn't have to live up here, so it doesn't have to stress you out, make you anxious, make you overwhelmed, make you uncomfortable. Libra, I did it again, Libra. Some of you have a strong Libra placement, or there's someone in your life who's a Libra. Maybe that's what this soulmate card is all about. You'll have to let me know who in your life is a Libra. Why is Libra coming through so strongly for you, Scorpio? Okay, if you're new to my energy and you're enjoying this reading, I would appreciate it so much if you hit that subscribe button, that little bell to the right of it. It will allow you to see notifications when I post these types of videos. If this is speaking to you, please do like this video, share it with someone who you think will resonate as well. And I do hope to see you on the extended reading. You can find the link to join me down below in the description box. Let's jump into some additional cards right away here on the extended reading. I will see you over there, Scorpio.